Hey guys, Bird Yu-Gi-Oh here. So today I wanted to bring you an update to my Lunalight deck. I don't think I've done one with Lunalight Tiger off the ban list yet, but this is just a crazy Lunalight, Raidraptor, Phantom Knight stuff in here. Just really cool combo-based deck that goes into one of the craziest like pseudo boss monsters that just destroys any deck. So yeah, let's get right into it. Starting off, of course, with the one Tiger. Having this card back, even at just one, helps the deck out like tremendously, because it's not once per turn, so you can use this over and over again, as long as you bounce it back to hand, and then you can activate it again. Really amazing card. So basically, while it's in the pendulum scale, you'll be able to just target a Lunalight in your graveyard and special summon it. And then if it's destroyed, so like if your opponent tries to destroy it somehow when it's in the pendulum scale, you'll still get to target a Lunalight in your graveyard and special summon it. So that's kind of like the magician, like pendulum magician cards. Even if they try to destroy those with like strike or something like that, they'll still get that effect off. And then I'll say our best Lunalight normal summon is definitely Kaleidochick. So use this to just send any Lunalight monster from your deck to the graveyard. And then also, if this card is banished, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated during the battle phase. But it's a level 4, dark, really important card, because one of your best targets is sending Yellow Marten. And Yellow Marten, if it's in your hand or graveyard, you can target a Lunalight card you control, return it to the hand, and then special summon this card. And then if this is sent to the graveyard, so by like Kaleidochick's effect, you can add a Lunalight spell and trap from your deck to your hand. So this is a really good card. And obviously that return to hand to special summon this. If you have a Tiger, you can activate it, special summon Marten, do whatever you need to, Xyz or whatever, get this back to grave, and then you can use its effect to then bounce the Tiger back to hand, special summon it, and then activate Tiger again. So that's just one way of being able to get Tiger back to hand easily. And then the other Lunalights we play are just one-ofs. We play Emerald Bird, basically just another level 4 dark. But again, it's one where you can, if it's normally special summoned, you just send one Lunalight card from your hand to the graveyard, and then you draw a card. And then if it's sent to the graveyard, target one of your level 4 or lower Lunalight monsters that is banished or in your graveyard, and special summon it. So this is actually a really nice card to have. Play a Black Sheep. This basically you're just discarding this and then adding a Lunalight monster from your graveyard to your hand. So it's really good if somehow your Tiger goes to grave, then you can get it back to your hand with Black Sheep. That's it. And then the last one we're playing is Purple Butterfly. You can send this from your hand or field to the graveyard, and then target a Lunalight you control, and it gains 1,000 attack. And then you can also banish this from your graveyard and special summon a Lunalight from your hand. That's mostly the effect you're using. If you have a hand that's fully loaded with Lunalight monsters, you might want to just send this off of like your Kaleidochick, and then you can get another summon out of your hand with Purple Butterfly. So that's all the Lunalights we're playing. And then for the dangers, we're playing 3 Nessie. It's the best one. It's basically going to be either drawing you a card or searching you a danger monster. Bigfoot is really nice to have, especially just giving us a going second option, because when it's discarded, you just target a face-up card your opponent controls and destroy it, or you can draw. And then Mothman, so we play 2 Mothman and 1 Chupacabra. These might be the most important ones. Obviously Nessie can get you to these, so that's why we play 3 of that. But these are level 4s, so they'll obviously help you go into your Xyz plays, or obviously they're darks as well, so they'll let you go into some of your link plays. But then specifically with like Mothman, either obviously you're drawing one, or you have both players draw a card and both players discard. So if you're discarding like an important or a card that you want into the grave, like there's quite a few in this deck, this is an amazing card. And then Chupacabra, mostly there because it's just a really nice level 4. And then the final one is just Jackalope. This just allows you to special summon a danger from your deck. So again, usually that's going to be one of these level 4s. So that's all the dangers we're playing. Let me move these up just a little. And for kind of like the extenders and search cards we're playing, Singing Lanius, playing one of those. It's just a free extender, basically. Same with Raider's Wing. You can search them, you can special summon them super easily. Zephyros the Elite. This is yet another way that you can bounce Tiger back to your hand. If this is in your graveyard, just bounce that back and then be able to use it again. And then Fairy Tale Snow is, again, just another free monster that you're fine getting to grave. It's just super easy to get there with this deck. And then it's a fine normal summon if you have to normal summon it, like you don't have a Kaleido Chick or something else. Just normal summon this, and then you'll get it to grave eventually. And then we play Silent Boots and Ancient Cloak. I definitely want two, because I always want Rusty Bardich's effect to go off if possible. So I play 2 of those. And then the final monsters we're playing, just 3 Ash Blossom. Ash Blossom I think is just super, super important. It hits so many decks, and then specifically like with Fusion Destiny, you just want to try as hard as you can to not have cards like that, just a 1-card boss monster go through. So Ash Blossom will hopefully help you with that. And that is it for the monsters that we're playing. And then for the spells, definitely the most important one is 3 Lunalight Perfume. It's not once per turn, so that's first and foremost. You can use this as many copies as you have. First effect, target a Lunalight in your graveyard, special summon it. So right there, that's good by itself. But then the main reason this card is just crazy is you can banish this from your graveyard, discard 1 card, and then add any Lunalight monster from your deck to your hand. So that's a free Tiger, plus a free special summon if you have a Lunalight in your grave. So yeah, we want this card in the grave, in the hand, any way we can get it. So that is why we were also playing 3 Foolish Burial Goods to basically send this, or the trap. I'll get to the trap later, obviously. So you have a few targets for this. It's not just, perfume or nothing. You have perfume and you also have another target, but yeah, perfume is usually the one you want to go to. Play the 1 Tenki. Wish we could play 3, but other decks out there decided to ruin it for decks like this. This just searches you, obviously, any level 4 or lower Beast Warrior type monster. We play Soulshave Force. This is an easy search off of your main Link monster, which is Wise Strix. You can search that, and then it allows you to go into crazy cards like Cyber Dragon Infinity. We'll get to that. So amazing card right there. We do play, this is the one brick in the deck, I'll say that. You don't want to see this card ever. But it's in there because the combo that you're trying to do with this deck to get out basically your Utopia Kaiser to then get into other monsters is only possible with Double or Nothing, so we have to play it. But again, this is really the only brick in the deck. People might say cards like Snow and Zephyros are bricks if you open them, but you can always get them to grave and then they're completely live. This is never live, and you just don't want to ever see it. And we play the 1 Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Launch. So this basically we're using to go into Kali Yuga, which is insane. Kali Yuga on our opponent's turn is the key, I guess. And then that's it for the spells. For the traps, we're playing the 1 Fogblade, the 1 Shade Brigadine, and then the 1 Lunalight Serenade Dance. So actually, when I go into like Rusty Bardich, these are usually the targets we go into. You can always get this. It's fine opening it. It's fine searching it. But generally, we're getting these 2. This just gets you a level 4 Dark Monster, and this obviously gets you into your target combo play. And then Serenade Dance, I guess we could argue that this is another brick that you don't want to ever see in your hand, because it's not a good trap card in your hand or on the field. It's a good one in the grave. But again, we have many ways of discarding it, so it's just fine. I'm not even going to explain the other effect. It's if you have fusion monsters. We don't play any fusion Lunalight monsters. But basically, you can just banish this from the graveyard and send one card from your hand to the graveyard and special summon one Lunalight monster from your deck. So that's, again, just free monster, free discard. Really, really good card. So another good target for Foolish Burial Goods. But that is the main deck, 40 cards. And then for the extra, we're playing 2 Force Strix. You have to play 2 for our combo. But yeah, this just basically searches you any level 4 Dark Winged Beast. So we have, where are they? So we have Zephyros the Elite, Raider's Wing, and Singing Lanius. Usually you're searching one of these right off the bat, and then you're usually special summoning this off of our Link raidraptor monster. But yeah, these are really important. They're dark, rank 4, just perfect. We also play Redoer. The main reason it's good just by itself, but then we also are playing Shade Brigandine, and if you can get this under Redoer, it just makes this card a lot better. Gives you an interruption on your opponent's turn. You basically just target a face-up card your opponent controls and place it on top of the deck. We're playing the Dugaris. Again, just another way of drawing and discarding. And you can also special summon a card from your graveyard. I usually don't like to use that effect because skipping your next main phase 1 is not the best. Skipping draw phase, I feel, especially with a card like this, is completely fine. But I usually just don't like to skip that main phase, so usually I'm just using this to draw and discard. Really good. Now the final rank 4 is Tiger King. Basically is just used to get us to our 10 key. You can also negate the effects of all face-up monsters on the field except Beast Warrior. Usually, again, you're just using this to get to 10 key. Then we play the Cyber Dragon Infinity. So that's with Soul Shave Force. You make like a raidraptor, link it away so it's in the grave, and then you can just special summon back that with Soul Shave Force and then attach, and then make a Infinity. So super, super good, super easy. Definitely like that. And then we are playing the One Wise Strix. Again, you're playing it for the combo. This allows you to special summon a level 4 Winged Beast from your deck. And then also, if a Raidraptor XYZ's effect is activated, you can just set the rank up Soul Shave Force directly from your deck, which is really good. And then we have the Rusty Bardich, of course, to move those down, to get to Shade Brigandine, Fog Blade, or rank up Magic Launch. Very important card, very easy to get into because we play a lot of darks, and we have cards like Wise Strix, which can easily just allow you to go into this. We also play IP Masquerena, Interruption, really nice, and you're usually using this to go into either Unicorn on your opponent's turn or Appaloosa. Both really good targets for IP Masquerena. And the final 4 cards is our crazy Double or Nothing engine. We play the Utopia Double, which then gets you to, so you have to search your Double or Nothing, and then you can special summon out Utopia Kaiser, and then Kaiser can then summon out Big Eye, and then from there, you will hopefully have your rank up Magic Launch, and on your opponent's turn, you'll then activate the quick play, rank up Magic Launch, to then use Big Eye to summon out Kali Yuga, and then attach this. So you'll have these materials on the Kali Yuga. So then you're shutting off all effects that turn, so your opponent's not activating anything. And say they're setting 5 back row. Then you can use Kali Yuga's effect, detach 1, to destroy all spells and traps on the field, And then on your turn, you can then do the same thing again if, Eldritch said a whole bunch. So yeah, this is pretty much... I decided not to play the regular Utopia, because you could obviously use that to OTK with Utopia Double and Utopia, and the Double or Nothing. Decided against it. One, for space, and two, I just felt going into this combo is basically an OTK by itself. So yeah, that's why I went that route. You could put up enough negates that your opponent usually is not coming back from you, especially making this on their turn. Because then the following turn, you're just going to have a 3,500 beater, 2,500, and then more than likely multiple other cards on the field as well. So that's the deck, guys. It's a really, really cool combo deck. Really fun. I actually used this engine as well in like a Gookie Dark Warrior deck probably about a year ago. So I'm very familiar with this whole engine, and it's really nice, really good. So yeah, check it out, guys, and we will catch you on the next one.